Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here with day 5 of the 7 Days of Spring 2021 collab with Cara Brandon and Dearjuliejulie. I am so excited and having so much fun, and I wanted to show you to start off with. This is the Dearjuliejulie page that we'll be working with today, and this is the Cara Brandon page we'll be working with today. So I will be putting together a project using these. I've already got them cut, and then on Saturday I'll be using all the copy papers and making a journal out of those. So stay tuned for Saturday. So here we go. These are the pieces already cut out. So we have the little daffodil from Cara. This is the library card from Julie. We've got the words from Cara. This little calling card, this advertising piece. I fussy cut out that daffodil. We have this daffodil here. We have the 3 daffodils there. And I did cut out the pocket, and I folded the edges and have that ready to go. And so I have brought a few things to the table. So I was playing with my sewing machine and some things, and I had this tag in the, I have a little basket now that has all kinds of little things that need to just get attached to something for upcoming projects, usually because they are shiny, or because I have so many of them, I might as well have a couple of those. So I've been playing with the sewing machine, and I did that. I have the Dream of Spring here. I have the stickers that were left over. Most importantly, I have this piece. This is left over from the journal that I just made for Shelly, the Celestial Journal. And I want the pocket to fit, and it's too big. So we're going to go ahead and cut that down. I'm going to try and get this video done before Tom gets home. So, you know, I'll sound like I'm rushing. I am. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, and I'm going to make it into some kind of a tag. Okay, so there's that. And then I do know that I want to put the pocket on here. Okay, so it will okay. Okay, and okay. Okay, and then I'm going to make this a pocket on the inside. Okay, so I want to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and attach this. Okay, so we should center this. I think we should center this. And we're going to go ahead and attach this piece. Okay, so I'm going to attach that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go, oh, I don't want to be either to the right or to the left. Is this going to, where's the, okay, we'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attach that. Get all these papers out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to attach that. Okay, then I'm going to attach this to this bottom piece. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue across here. So this is the little calling card. Okay, little calling card. Okay, and you saw that we need to cut that down a little bit. I'm okay with that. Okay. And then I'm going to attach that to there. Okay, so I'm just going to attach, actually I want both sides. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to come up along this. I don't need this, I want this to be another pocket inside. Okay, there we go. We're attached on both sides. Mainly I want to make sure that this is attached to that. So I'm going to push my glue to the left because I want to make sure that some of this glue is getting down in there and attaching to that front piece. Okay, so what we have here is we have a little pocket. Okay, little pocket, and we can make sure that it's noticeable that it's a pocket. This is kind of like a pocket's calling card when it gets to, okay, so we're just gonna put that in there, and I can barely see in there, but I can see, let's see, get it kind of in the middle. It's just a little, but see, it does give the look that, hey, I am a pocket. Okay, I might come back and put that on there as well. We'll see. Okay, so this closes and this comes down, and this is actually going to be the back. Okay, so we're going to put this, I want that to be able to go in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue with the front. And on the front, I am going to add this little piece that I made on the sewing machine. It is now ready to go to be glued. Okay, so if you remember in the March challenge, we had ready ruffles. Well, you can have ready anything by having it on paper, because paper will glue to paper. Okay, so I'm going to pull that, put that on here, and it comes down off the bottom a little bit. This, I got some flowers at my $1.49 store, and that was the tag that came on them. So, okay, so I think we have another daffodil picture. We do, right here, and I am going to go ahead and look at that. Oh my gosh, this paper rips so nicely. If you like that look, which I do, so very happy with the way that this is ripping. So here we are, day 5. Can you believe it? Day 5. Wow. Okay, so that can go ahead and go down. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that down. Oh, you know what? Maybe a piece of... Okay, let's try this. Okay, some lace. That. Okay, no lace. Okay. I just wanted to check out the lace first because I might want it to be under. So here we are, just collaging. We have something round, we have some rectangles, we have some stitching. I am gonna cover the other wording, just flowers in English. And that was more because of the aesthetic of wanting things to touch. Okay, so here, okay, we can try this with blue, don't like it. And with yellow. I'm loving this yellow tape. Boy, you better believe I'm going to be watching for yellow measuring tapes at yard sales and stuff. I may tell people, if you have a yellow paper or cloth measuring tape, that might be my new favorite. I think it is my new favorite thing. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so there we go, and that flips up. And now we have these. Flips up. Okay. Okay, it's not going to work what I wanted to do, so we're going to try. I'm going to leave just a sliver of that and a sliver. We're going to try this. It was too big for what I was thinking. I don't want to just do a booklet here because we've already done a booklet. My job here is to have new ideas, different ideas, not just keep doing the same thing over and over. Okay. So if I put this on, okay. Okay, so first we'll put it on the card. Down. Could sew this on. That might be a really good idea. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put, oh no, the other one that we did. Okay, let's see. Okay, put that. Okay, so I can leave a little bit of space. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, make sure. So this side is up, up, up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add glue onto the tape. It's probably the easiest way because it's actually shorter. And then I'm going to lay this into the glue and move it in. And that way the whole area that I am moving in will have glue on it. Okay. And we're going to let this dry before we try turning it. Okay. And let's see. It's like, what other fabrics do we have? Do we have something that has a little more color to it? I know we did. There it is. I was like, I know we did. The never-ending fabric here. Okay, there's still more of this in the the fabric stuff. We've been using this. We had the there's some of the 10-inch squares in the shop. I think some of those had those in them. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's see if we can. Okay. Now we're waiting for this one to dry, but we can move on to the next one. Okay. So there's that one. And then there's this one. Okay, so this one goes down, and we'll give it tape again, the little yellow tape. So you have a variety. Okay, 131. So we'll just go ahead and add the tape here. And you can see we're making an accordion booklet. And the thing was, is I was going to try and do it like I do an accordion booklet with cards, where they would go like this, but it would be too big. So we didn't do that. If you'd like to see how I do that, let me know in the comments. And I want to thank those of you that have been coming back and commenting. It really does help my channel on the discovery out there of videos and of my channel. The one thing about doing the premieres is we do all of our commenting right there in the premiere, and YouTube, you know, part of the thing, from what I understand, is how people interact with your video. So I chose Premiere. We get all that interaction, but then there's no long-term interaction. Okay, so there's our little thing. We're gonna go ahead and let that dry. Okay, so we have 3 pages, and that is going to end up in here. Okay, and so the next thing I want to do is, well, while we're doing that, I pulled out, this is the Dream of Spring, and okay, off we go. I'm going to go ahead and put that down here. This is the full page of Dream of Spring is in the Spring Flowers digital. And then what I did was I took that and I printed 9 wallets of that onto a page. Okay. And so I have Dream of Spring because I've got all these spring projects I'm doing right now. So it just made sense that that would be a good idea. We also have this little thing that we've been using, and I think I'll go ahead and add that up at the top. So this will give us a fancy little setup here. Okay. Okay, so the other thing is I want to put something behind here. Okay, well, we have this piece from the butterfly. It goes in that direction. We'll just go ahead. We'll put it in here like this anyway. Might want to do something more to that. How are we doing over here? Okay, I think we can go ahead and do a little folding. Okay, so we have that. This flips up. Okay. How do we want to put it in? Well, that's the longer side. Okay, I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and put it in here also with either a piece of fabric. I'm thinking the fabric because it's thinner. Oh, how about? I wonder if that would. We'll try it. This is dryer sheet. I'm going to go with this direction. Seems to be a little stronger. Not by much, but it is a little stronger. Make sure your dryer sheet is used because otherwise they are, whew, they can be really potent. Try to get something to wipe the top of this off. That's what I used, was the part of a napkin that we used in a project. Okay, so we're going to put glue here and glue here and make another hinge. This time our hinge is dryer sheet. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, and I am going to go ahead and take one of these Post-it notes. Okay, it also has a daffodil on it, and I'm going to attach it and use that on this Dream of Spring. Okay, I would really like to also back it with something, but I probably would want to sew it. So this is going to be pretty bulky, this little dilly bobber I'm making here. So where I put it in the journal, I'll be able to have a bulky bottom area on the page as well. So this is what we're doing here, okay? Okay, whoop. Don't want that, okay? There. We could decorate that so that that's what you see behind that. use this. I love music in a journal. Okay, so if we go with this across there, so that gives us that across the top. And then across the top. We only need one for this side because then we've got the, but let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Cut this bottom bar off. Put that right in there. Okay, so, whoop. I was trying not to have sideways music. Okay. Okay, so we've got this piece is down inside. Sometimes when you don't have enough of what you're using, you can go ahead and put in pieces. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit off here and then cut this so that I get the full of that one note and hope that I can get it in there. I did. Okay, now we come over here and grab this and put that in there. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and there is a little piece of the fabric over here, just a little piece. And I'm going to grab that and I'm going to put that there. Okay, so a little piece of the fabric, maybe have it come up and touch the music. Okay, and then this, I want it to be inside here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and add glue around the edges. I went ahead and put the gobbledygook down in the middle there. And then we'll go ahead and put this down. Okay, how far up can we come without pulling it out? Because I do want to see the daffodils a little bit from back there. Okay, so there's that. It opens. We have that and that way. Okay, so lots of areas there to be able to write. And go ahead and put the daffodil here. So this changed from what I was originally, I was going to have this be a flip for over the top of a page, but I think it's going to be too heavy. And I mean, it still could. We'll see when we get it into the journal, because like I said, that was my original plan. Now we have words. Okay. We have words. That is not a word. Okay. We have shine like the sun, bloom where you are planted, garden is the mirror of the soul, blossom, and flower. We got flowers there. We'll put blossom there. There's a lot of bulk here, so I think we can go ahead and add a backing for it. Okay. Okay, so we can go ahead and put our glue down. Put that in. Blossom. Okay. If we cut that down and put it inside there, I think. So there we have flower. We can put bloom where you are planted can go along the seam over here. Okay, if we cut just the edges off this, I think it'll fit onto this plate, this page up here. We'll go that and that. Gonna have to cut a little more off, I think. Put that across like that. Okay, you can cut the rest of the dryer sheet off the bottom down here. We'll go with shine like the sun down here with this last piece of the fabric. I'm using the fabric tack. Okay, shine like the sun. Okay, so all that goes like that, and we should have one more, or a couple of cards actually. We have this one. I don't think it will fit in here. Nope. Well, no, it won't fit in that. So, but I made this, the plan was for this to go in here. Okay. And we can go ahead and add some of the fabric. Maybe even some of the lace that we've been using. So some lace. Where'd the fabric go? Oh, it's under the dryer sheet. Of course. Okay. Pull all the fraying off that I can get. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving. Hi! And say hello to Wiley. Hi, Wiley! I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first Dear Julie Julie premiere, just know we do this so that we can have that live chat. Join us in that live chat by hitting that button right down there and come on over, say hello, introduce yourself. We do this every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a new video with inspiration and fun, and of course, we have that chat. We are still doing the 7 days of spring, and then I'll be getting right back into finishing up my March Just Junk Journal for the March Just Junk Journal Challenge. The details for that challenge are in the description box down below if you'd like to know more. The deadline is March 31st, 2021. Now let's get back to our program. Stack those elements. Stack them. Okay. So this will go, and that will be here. What happened that all of a sudden it won't go down? Oh well, I don't know. Okay, there's that. And we do have one more little card. Oh, we could use those with the words. Could have used those with the words. What if we go ahead and go across and around this edge over here? Cross and around the edge. This is part of the piece that we messed up earlier. I think this time I want the numbers down. And we'll go ahead and do this. So day 5, that will fit right in there. And okay, so my idea originally was that this would go over a page. Like I said, it might end up being a little too heavy. I may need to come in and come up with a closure for this right here. I do have this. And I really am just trying to use what I got, what I took out for this. So there, I think just tying it in a simple knot there for right now will be fine. So like I said, I'm thinking that I want it to go on a page, you know, like this. And then to use it, you would take it out and use it like this. Okay. Go ahead and, oh, I cut out a butterfly from Shelly's, from the little tiny pieces off the cut apart. I pulled all the garden-y ones out in case I wanted to use them. And while I was waiting for the video to upload this morning, I went ahead and fussy cut some of them out. So I'm going to go ahead and add that on here. This is from garlic. This was in the stuff from the January journal. I was going through my Just Junk journal today, and so I pulled that out. So I have it to use in this journal. Okay, so we used some of the words here, made a belly band. We have the card out of this advertising, added our little tag topper there with the fabric and the Susan powder tape. Okay, and then down here we have used the envelope. So this is the back. We put the library card inside the library envelope, and we went ahead and have the envelope tucked around this scratch piece of paper from making Shelly's album. I'll come back and explain the cover in just a moment. So I made an accordion piece here. It is attached with dryer sheet. Looks like I'm going to have to put another piece on this side. So as we're finishing, I'll go ahead and do that. Added some pieces from the Post-it note. I used the tape and some couple different pieces of fabric to make the hinges. These are Cara's cards from the digital. There's 3 of them, and I just have them lined up to make an accordion. So there's area here that you could write. If we make some paper clips, we can paper clip something there, but that gives this to have room for some other items. Photographs could go in there. This is a pocket, and we backed this with some music paper that we pieced together. We have some fabric here with the word blossom. That was from Cara's part of the kit. Added some fabric here. This is one of Cara's daffodils there. And then that is from some stationery that I have. We're going to make it a little bit shorter so that you see the daffodils, because they are the star of that show right there. I think they might be lilies. Now that I look at them, they're lilies. So this is one of the cards from the Dearjuliejulie kit. The words from Cara's kit, some more fabric, and that closes up like that. So you have the choice of that way or that way. I'll show you the cover real quick. I made this with the 2 rectangles, added this was a tag from some plants and some silk plants that I brought home from my house. This is one of the daffodils from Cara's, and some of that tape. So this is the edge border of map paper. I gave the maps to everyone that got the Golden Book kits, and this is the edge piece that I had to cut off to fit it in the envelope. Okay, so we'll go ahead and add this other piece of dryer sheet, and I will tell you a little bit more about this. So we're on day 5 of 7 days of spring, and so there is still time. You can still join us. If you do, make sure that you check out one of the details videos, and that you use the hashtag 7 days of spring 2021. Those are the main things. But do check out either Cara's detail video or Dearjuliejulie so that you know how to play along. We have several elves playing along, and their links are in the description box down below. So you can check that out and go see what they made. Or you can just look up hashtag 7 Days of Spring 2021 on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and you will find there are artists in all of those places that are playing along. Okay, so there we added the other side of the hinge. I do this a lot of times with washi tape, but I was revisiting the Just Junk journal today and was reminded how much I like using actual junk and digital kits and paper pads. That's my... yeah. I will go ahead and put the playlist for yesterday's day 4 projects, and also I will put a video of a folio thing. So both of those will be right up there, and of course, as always, YouTube really likes it if you go watch another video after this one, and it really does help my channel. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, find something to celebrate every day. Bye. Bye-bye.